Welcome to Lesson 6 for CES students. We're going to learn about onomatopoeia, which is words that make sound. We're going to make art, just like they make in the comic books. Hello everybody, I am going to start making my comic book onomatopoeia art. So think about a sound that would happen in a comic book and imagine that visualized on a piece of paper. Think bang, bam, bonk, blip, any kind of sound that would happen when something gets hit or thrown or anything like that. I think I'm going to use the word blip because it reminds me of the sound a guitarist makes when he strums the guitar. Blip. All right, so you want to make your word really big. We want to make this sound big and fill the page. So I like to use bubble letters. So if you want to use bubble letters in yours, you can go ahead and watch me do my bubble letters and get a little bit of inspiration on how to do it. So first letter in my word is B for blip. And then I'm gonna do a capital L. I like to do it in all caps because that really makes it look like a big sound. And I made a little mistake there. You guys should probably be using pencil. Just in case you make a mistake, I'm using Sharpie so you can see what I'm doing a lot better on video. And you can even add an exclamation part at the end. I like to overlap my letters sometimes. As you can see, this L looks like it's in front of the I. So if I was going to put an exclamation point behind my P, it would look a little something like this. And there we have it. So once you have your letters, you're gonna think about what pattern you want inside your letters. Now, if you want it to just be one color, that's okay. But I think on mine, I'm gonna have kind of a diagonal stripe pattern. Because I think blip is kind of a fun sound, so I almost wanna make it look like a party. Now, if you're doing a scary sound like bang or bam, maybe you want to make yours a little more frightening looking. It looks like Buzz is wanting to be a part of my video. Hi, Buzz. For those of you that don't know, we have a pet kitty, and sometimes when I'm making art around the house, he likes to join. He has a dream of being an artist. Hi, Buzz. How you doing? Off you go, buddy. Okay, so the next thing you want to add is going to be the bubble cloud around your word. Remember, it's a sound, and one way to visualize a sound is to create a lot of movement in your picture. Movement is created by lots of different kinds of lines. So you could do a bubble cloud, like a thought cloud. You could do a pointy cloud, kind of like this. It's like a lot of upside down rainbows connected, and you go all the way around. If anyone has ever seen the Nickelodeon sign, the style of Nickelodeon sign is almost like onomatopoeia or comic sound art. Okay, so we want to make the word really pop out from the background. So think about what color you would put in the background and what color you'd make your word to make them stand out from each other. Because we want to make this kind of like pop art. Because remember, it's a sound. We want to make it stick out. just like a sound would if we were hearing it. You can add a design in the background if you want. Maybe in the background on mine, I might want to add polka dots. Now I know when you're adding a lot of shapes, it's real easy to go fast and try to get done quicker, but it's really good to take your time because it ends up looking neater and a lot better at the end of your project. So if you're adding a pattern like this, I would advise against scribbles because you wouldn't be able to color those in very good. And if you're adding lots of little dots like me or any other kind of shape, you want to take your time. Make sure they're not sloppy. You want to make it look like it came straight from a comic book. Voila! Let's get coloring. I like to use mixed media, which is different materials together, because I think that makes art look more interesting. Crayon likes to pop out against markers. I've got two different kinds of markers here. So I'm going to use the crayon first. So if crayon is one of your materials that you're using, make sure you use it first because marker will not go over crayon. So you want to make sure that you're going in the right order. Same thing with colored pencil. If I was using marker and colored pencil, I'd want to use colored pencil before I use the marker. All right, keep watching to see how it turns out. Notice how I'm choosing colors that are going to stick out against each other. I wouldn't do a dark purple and a dark blue together because those don't really pop out against each other. They're both dark. But if I did a dark blue and a really light purple, that would look good. This is one of my special tricks. If you color marker over crayon, the crayon will show through as long as the marker is not dried out. Ta-da!